I'm going to show you how to build a mine. If you can hang around long enough, I'm going to help you build a mine. I got a miner running right there. I got to like hook all this up. Sorry about the audio. I hope I have better audio. So this is the liquid setup we got going on here. It's not the best setup right now because we're in testing phase. So we've got 3 RX 480 cards and then 3 like liquid cards I'm going to hook up here. So I can't get the best light on it. So that's what we're doing there. So liquid cooled, of course, liquid, and then some more liquid. Lots of liquid. So I got a couple to choose from. You know, these are just from old things. I got some terabytes, black drives, you know, they just never go bad. And but this is the guy. So we want to go with this. I have no idea what's on this, so let's just hook it up and check it out. Sweet. Okay, so we got our solid state drive here, and what we're gonna do is try to get this run working. Now, what this is a 6-card rig. So these are riser cables, okay, that each go into PCIe slots. So USB, PCIe, and then they run up to GPUs, okay? Now, this will run all 6, so 3, 4 here, 5, 6, and then you have to have these like extra powers for the thing. So yeah, it won't power the board if you have all the risers on there. So you got to be careful. All right, so we got that hooked up, and now we're gonna go with, let's say, like box number 1. All right, so we take this cable here, make sure it's plugged in, and then we find that one there. There we go. Okay, sweet, we got it. So this is number 1. So you want number 1 as close to the CPU as you can, because that's like vital. And we got nothing. So okay, so now we're live. So there goes the CPU fan, and should be running off the hard drive. And now I just need to switch it to that monitor. So we'll go number 1, number 1. And then we'll check to see if anything appears on the display. If it doesn't, then it's either, it could be a lot of things. Now I got Windows on this guy. So if we have a big error, we can just reload Windows. That's no big deal. So I need to make sure that this is hooked up, riser's hooked up, moved down here, and it should be good. So. All right, so I'm missing a part of a PCIe slot. So let's shut the miner off. All right, put Windows down there, little old Windows. Now see, Windows you can put on a flash drive, and then you can load it up later. It's not that big of a deal. You can just reload Windows wherever. Just pay for a product key, and then you can keep loading more of them. So should take you on a tour. Okay. So we should be good. I should have the GPUs hooked up, and I'll show you what I did in a second. And we're live. So now let's go to computer, 6-card rig. Ready to go. All right, so check it out. Asus Rock, and we should already have Windows on that drive, which we do. Nice. Boom. Okay. This is going to go into your USB slot, standard, right? Motherboard. Probably some of you was wondering about Static Shock. Okay, I don't think I've ever fried anything. If I have, then I wouldn't know it. So it doesn't really matter. Right now, GPUs I'm using is R9 290s, 480s, 390, 390Xs, 490Xs. I don't know, lots of them. All right, so let's get this keyboard. I don't know why I'm trying to hurry for you. I feel like I'm rushed. Dang, I should have that on film. Don't get your hand stuck in the fan. That hurts. Or at least it's really scary. I'm like in a hurry. I don't know why I'm in a hurry. Usually not on a time limit. Okay, so just type in your password and you connect it online. And now what I do is go to see what their issue is. Look at that. We just plugged in this hard drive and it's already got issues. Check this out. All right. So whatever, some ridiculous AMD driver is not loaded. Now, I'm sure there's like a quick way or something, Radeon, delete bad image. But honestly, when you get errors like this and all you did was plug in one GPU, it's probably not worth your time. I can just click it and it's going to keep going over and over again. So I'm going to open up Device Manager. And the fans are ramping, which is a good sign. So when the fans ramp, that means that you have full control over it. That's just the easiest way. Log in, test it. Can you control the fans? Yes. Okay, you can probably control the rest of the cards if you control the fan. We open up Device Manager, right? And we check and see how the displays are, which you have an R9 290 here, which you probably can't see, but whatever. So it's there. So now you say, okay, can I mine? Now this is just an auto start mining program that I have just sitting in the background. I'm not going to use that, but I'm going to let that run and see if the computer errors out. While that goes, let's open up NiceHash and download it because this computer doesn't have NiceHash. So we want to sell hashing power. All right, so we're going to go to sell hashing power. NiceHash miner, check it out. There you go. Let's do download, blah, blah, blah. We believe it. Yeah, we believe you. You're nice. Okay, so then you do extract all, extract. Long shot Zor. Yes, I got $10. Thank you, Long Shot Zor. You guys are awesome. Man, you're from back in the day when we were doing this live. So now we're going to move this whole folder that we just extracted to our desktop. Boop. Delete, delete, whatever. Okay, so here's our miner, and it's working great. So this is creating a DAG file, if you can see that, and then it's mining right there. See? So create a job, job list true, blah, blah, blah. Good. So this was an auto set miner that I had set up, and it is running to a random pool that I probably set up. Yeah, miner-2. So that was like from back in the day. So let's open up NiceHash miner. Now NiceHash miner is pretty big. So we're gonna have to download oh, there we go. So we just killed something. Oh no, we didn't. Okay, we're good. All right, but our fans shut off. So we're waiting for these files to unzip. You guys should probably know how to do all this. So we're just gonna let that go. Now over here is the GPU. So this is where you can control the fans and things. And as you notice, the fans are just running normally. So normal, 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 normal. That's not cool, right? So we want massive fans to be running. And if you look, it looks like the miner killed the program. So some kind of error happened and it killed it. So it's still technically on because we're viewing it, but yeah. So how about you guys ask some questions, because I'm kind of just waiting for system files to load, You just got to wait. A lot of mining is waiting. It takes so much time. It's nuts. 40% price correction. Those guys are basing everything off of trends of 30 years in the stock market and think they understand markets. If you think you understand the market and then you walk over to Bitcoin, you don't know anything, okay? Sure, you know how to read a candlestick and you know how to follow trends, but come on, no way, no way. Bitcoin is all over, all over. Okay, so here's what I mean by it taking forever. It's still loading. All right, so sure, you can do other things, but remember, your priority is to get your mine up. So things are really crappy around here because a lot of this equipment is 4 years old and it's been mining forever. So it doesn't matter if it gets dent up, beat up, or scratched. I almost try to see how resilient things are. I hate those hard drives. Don't buy crappy hard drives, okay? You'll regret it in the long run. Now, let me show you this. Check this sucker out. Oh, this is sweet. HDMI switcher. So you can do 2, 3, 5 outputs. Oh, 5 inputs and 1 output. So you can hook 5 miners into 1. And you can just hit a button and switch it over. It's so great. Highly recommend that. This we found was like a GPU that broke. So these are your standard GPUs. This is like an R9 290X. Yeah. So this is an R9 290X, and these suckers rock. Now, granted, this one's kind of fried, so we're gonna have to figure it out. But yeah, they fry. You'll spend $400 on a GPU, and then they'll fry. So you better get your money out quick. So I'm hooking up 1 miner here, and then like 1 GPU, and then once the 1 GPU can mine, then you just hook up the next. So you can run 6 off of that 1.
So each GPU is kind of running independent of the others, or are they all?
No, they're all working together.
Okay.
Solving the same. Technically, with the right program, the whole system would run in tandem.
Okay, they'd all be working together to solve the same equation.
At the same time.
They just do it faster because more power.
Right. Yeah. And then those are liquid. I put the costs up there to show them like how much it would cost.
That's when we tuned in, I think. You
Oh, yeah?
The costs. Yeah.
Is this per GPU? Or
That's
is that per computer?
Per computer. But I can't get into specifics on live on. I can show you later.
Yeah.
But like, so obviously this one was running the longest because it's at $71 in electric. But
oh, that's the one that's been running constantly.
Right. So this is awful. Like, we're not doing anything with this guy, which is pretty stupid. Yeah.
There's probably gals out there.
We grew like our lady count by 5% on our channel here.
It's a bummer that you can't buy GPUs anywhere right now. At least not the GPUs that we need for this.
That's true. Too bad they're all like sitting here.
It is too bad. Since I've got like $700 worth of other components coming and just need the GPU.
Too bad you got GPUs. We got them.
Once that's up and running down here, that's going to be the first digital gold related 8-card rig that they've ever had running.
Really?
We've never had an 8-card rig running.
Right.
Impressive. You'll make history.
Oh, no.
It will make history for digital gold. That's for sure.
Now hooking all that up will be the challenge.
Oh, it's gonna work.
You're just gonna plug it in. It's gonna work, right?
Basically, plug and play. That's the way this works. You just plug it all in and hit play.
Yeah, look. Yeah,
it just starts mining. You do have to modify some things in order to get all 8 cards to work on that board.
Oh, do you really?
But it's not too bad.
Does the board have it in the BIOS that you can just?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's like what this one is.
Yeah, you have to change one of the settings in the BIOS. That's it, and then it will recognize and mine with all 8 cards.
Oh.
Yeah, and NiceHash will work with all 8 cards. Like those pop up and run.
Huh. We need to get some more chairs. Go buy some chairs for the mine down here. Deep under the ground, the interwebs. I'm trying to guess my password.
MSOBH phone says, NiceHash, that's lame, man. You're wasting your time.
Yeah, I probably am, but I just turn it on and it goes. I don't have to figure it all out yet.
And you're still printing money.
Yeah, like, are you? Are you? Who's his name?
He's MSOBH phone.
Are you a scammer?
He didn't spell wasting right. It's probably a scammer. Leonard wants to know if you're going to upload this to YouTube. Are we on YouTube right now? Yeah, it'll be there. It's going to be there.
Congratulations to the questions. It's already on YouTube.
Jerry says, I'm thinking about connecting my ASIC miners to NiceHash. Should I?
If you already have a mining program, no. No. I'm not sticking with NiceHash. NiceHash is just to get it on and then go. That's all it's good for. And as it benchmarks, it eventually will start mining and pull up all your little windows. Boom. See? Now I can move on and
Easy.
do bigger and better things.
That's easy.
Yeah, that's why I use NiceHash.
That's easy.
That's so easy. No, I'll come back and like put a configured program, but for now we're not doing that.
Epicenter Mining says nothing wrong with NiceHash.
Yeah.
Drop the power down.
Why is everybody hating on the NiceHash?
NiceHash is great.
It is great.
Click and get going.
Go. I'm up in like 4 minutes from Windows being done.
I hadn't even been mining, and I could figure out how to start NiceHash and get mining without ever having any mining experience.
See that? Do you see that? Ladies out there, you
There
can
it
be
is.
mining,
You can
ladies.
be mining.
If we can do it.
Jerry says, what software should I use? I have 3 S5 6 grid seeds and Avalon 6. You know what those cards are?
They sound like ASICs.
That was right.
Oh yeah, S5s, grid seeds, Avalon 6, yeah. Yeah, man, I'm sorry. This is a GPU mine. Maybe someday we'll get into ASICs, but these suckers can mine any coin out there. We're good. But look over here. So this is doing $9 a day. Okay. And right now there's $175 just sitting in there. Yeah.
Boom. Print money right there.
Printing money.
When was this equipment paid off? 2013?
Yeah.
Now you're printing money.
Yeah, I'm printing money. So like, I haven't been here in like a week. It's, you know, it's not easy to get over to the mine. So.
The one guy that you'll talk about, this rig, he wants to know what GPUs are in it.
Oh, RX 480.
All these guys on YouTube, I got free electric.
I got free.
Electric.
Hey, I live with my mom. I got free electric.
It's all free.
No, that's
You
awful.
can run like 15 rigs.
Yeah,
8-card rigs.
That's not a good idea. Don't ever do that. Your mom will kick you out of her house. And if she doesn't, she's a bad mom.
Right, she should kick you out.
If you rack up her power bill to $600 a month, she should kick you out. Don't tell anybody where it's at. There's only like 4 people that know where this is at. All right? Okay.
Make sure that you lock the biometric sealed door.
I'll lock the vaults.
Thank you. This is great. Look at all these SSDs in here.
Epicenter says your cable management is on point.
I hope so.
That's nice. Nice of him.
He's totally making fun of me.
Epicenter Mining says, I'm watching because I'm doing the same thing you guys are and I can learn from your mistakes. That's great. Jerry says, that's why I'm here as well. Epicenter, I just added an additional 200 amp service and at about the same point they are.
No way.
That's a great step.
Wow.
Life of a Builder says, I heard that you trade what you mine into Bitcoin each day. I didn't hear what you are actually mining, though. Will you please repeat? So NiceHash is trading it in each day automatically, right?
Yep.
And that can be a variety, whatever is the most highest benefit to be mining that day with NiceHash, right?
Yeah,
It
and
auto
it,
switches.
and it auto switches. So like you could be mining like Dogecoin, or you could be mining Zcash, or you could be mining them both at the same time. Like
Dual mining, right?
you could. You're with NiceHash, your GPUs can actually run, like I think it's Zcash and Ethereum at the same time. So then they're calculating the profits of those pools. Now I'm sure they're taking like 5 or 10%.
Right, everything.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because it's got to be worth it to them.
Oh yeah, they're banking.
And they keep putting out new editions of NiceHash.
Right.
But that's
So-
why NiceHash is convenient.
So technically, you're paying them to create these great programs
Right,
to get you up and running as soon as possible.
right.
And then you can go back and figure out all this other stuff. But it's more important to have like as many rigs running as possible than
Right.
gaining 10 mega hash.
Which is what I was watching Crypto Mind on YouTube the other day. He's in China
Yeah.
talking about getting his rigs up and running, letting them run just the way that they are for 2 weeks without even messing with anything. and then trying to tweak with it after he's got rigs up and running.
Right.
It makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Epicenter started mining in 2013 too.
You did?
But at that point, kind of went from Litecoin GPU mining into ASIC Bitcoin miners. Now he's back hard at the GPU game.
Oh,
That's
look
where
at
the
that.
hype's at, especially if you're saving your coins and cashing them in later. Now, not with Nice Hash, but
I'm impressed.
it is impressive.
I am impressed. Now, if you happen to stay at the same address for your mine, then I'm very impressed because that's the struggle of digital gold. They've had multiple addresses, as you've seen in the video.
But if you can,
We're mining!
but you're paying off that $1,200 with an ASIC miner. How quick? I don't know. It all depends on the market, I guess.
And if you don't,
Right? Then you don't.
I want to know a guy who's running an ASIC miner from 2013 and still making the same amount of money as this GPU right here.
I mean, he's saying not to get into ASIC mining.
Oh,
unless
he's
you
saying
have a
not
lot
to
of
get
money.
it.
Yeah, that's what I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, don't.
I'm sorry.
Don't get into ASIC mining
Don't-
if you don't
do
have a lot
not.
of money.
Do not get into ASIC mining.
Right. That's why I was agreeing with him.
I was like, wow. Okay, this is going great. Look at this. This is GPU 0, 29 mega hashes. And that card has been around since 2013. 29 mega hashes. Okay, time to hook up all 6. So let's shut it down. Oh no, Windows wants to update.
Come on,
No,
Microsoft.
blue screen.
There we go.
Update.
I think they're going to deliver.
Thanks, Windows, for doing updates. This is the life of a miner. That's it. I'm putting this on the GoPro.
Good suggestion, Crypto Gold, about nowinstock.net. I have an alert set to email and text me the moment that any of the 460s, 470s, 480s, 570s, or 580s come into stock, even if that's like midnight, hoping to hear my phone go off obnoxiously so I can order cards. It's a good suggestion.
Are they really out of stock everywhere?
Yeah. I mean, they're out everywhere.
Really?
Everywhere. You can, B&H is pre-ordering some, but for the most part, no matter, everywhere they're out. And
This happens every year.
well, the problem is they're switching from the 470s and 480s to the 570s and 580s right now.
They're not mining any better.
I know. Well, they're not mining anybody, but AMD is switching over from them, so now their manufacturers have to catch up and get them out, I guess. I don't
Why
know.
can't you buy 290s? Old technology?
No, they're just not for sale.
Everybody's using them.
They're not making them anymore, right?
Oh, I guess not.
I can't seem to find them anywhere. Because looking at how the 290s are doing, I would have almost rather bought those than the 480s or the 580s. Especially the 580s, they're getting better. People are figuring out how to modify them more.
Better than the 480s?
A little bit.
All right.
Up to like 30 mega hashes.
Anybody
They
out
gotta
there?
Tweak them like crazy.
Are they getting 29 mega hash?
29, 30 mega hash.
They're just now competing with what?
Just now competing.
That's so bad.
That's why when I look at the R9s, I'm like, holy cow, I wish I could buy these. But on even eBay, they're still over $200.
That's cheap. These suckers 400, 600 a pop. These were 600 a pop. These were 400 a pop.
Right, but when you can buy a new card that does the same thing for $230,
Is it
pop
the
when
same
it's brand
thing?
New. Well, they're running the same mega hash.
Oh, you're saying that thing can only do, this can do 29 and that can only do what? 24?
29 or 30 after you tweak it. Stock, they're doing 24 or 25. We haven't heard back from our friend
This
yet.
is stock doing 29.
That's crazy. You haven't ever modified it?
Oh, yeah.
No, but those ones are stock. Yeah, I guess AMD's
Wow.
not super interested in making it more efficient for miners, though.
I guess not. Hey, we're up.
Renat says everyone's mining on a gaming PC or ASIC miner while I'm mining on a 2016 MacBook Pro.
Stop it. Stop it right now. You're an idiot. You're going to burn up your computer and you're going to regret every second of this. Stop watching this and stop mining. Are you serious right
That's
now?
what it says, yeah.
Oh, that's
I
infuriating.
mean, it's got two crazy faces. Like, he's not happy about it. Someone else says I'm mining using an Acer laptop that has an NVIDIA
Stop
GeForce
mining on
710M.
laptops. You're gonna make me cry.
Oh man, we're down to 11 viewers. We should have kept putting the rack together. He says he's gonna stop mining on his Acer laptop.
Please stop.
He's done. Wow, yeah, that's awful for a 2016 MacBook Pro. Like, I actually feel bad for the MacBook.
Yeah, I do too.
There's so much better uses for that MacBook than burning it up mining.
Yep. Okay, now we're at 3 cards. So if you've been watching this whole time, which some of you have amazingly, we had 1 card, did all the updates, ran a nice hash, we built a little rack, and it worked. Then we hooked up the 2nd card, it worked. We reboot. Now we hook up the 3rd card, and we're rebooting. Gigabyte? Oh, good. See how it froze at login? That's really good. That means it's probably recognizing the card. You like that. It looks like you don't want it, but you probably want it. Freezing at login, flashing at login, blackout at login, anything like that when you hook up a new card is awesome. It's awesome. It doesn't feel awesome, and you freak out, and you usually hit the power button beforehand, and then you fry Windows, and you got to reboot the whole thing again. But if you just hold strong, see how it, like, literally frozen. You see that?
What motherboard are you using?
It's exactly. Oh,
this is MB. I was just not right. Motherboard.
Oh, motherboard.
Which motherboard is your go-to for your miners? Snowy Gaming wants to know.
Snowy Gaming.
Right.
All right, can we get a
19
good view here?
viewers.
Can we get a good view here? Oh, we don't have good light. Oh, no.
Man, provide some light.
We got to provide some light for you guys. I'm telling you, this is really off the cuff. Check that sucker out. It is the Pro BTC board. This is an Intel board. There's the Intel stock fan because we're not really doing a whole lot. We're using some HyperX, probably like 8 gigs of RAM, and then the risers. The cable management is awful. Don't worry, we do all that later. All you want is to be mining. You don't care about any of the rest of it right now. Then you go up to your network. We like to do hardwired. You can do. We're up.
We've got a lot of chairs.
Do you see how long that took? I want you guys to watch this and fast forward to this point, whatever timestamp we're at, and look how long it took for Windows login to come up right there. Do you see that? What was it doing? I bet you it was recognizing one of the cards. I bet it was. Check it out. Here we go. We're going to do Device Manager. As always, first thing you open, Device Manager. 3 cards, baby. Yeah. Okay. So that means either this GPU is bad or, well, that's pretty much all it can mean. It's just GPU is bad. Yep, we probably just fried it R9. It's okay. We've 10, 20, 30 times our money on it. All right. Let's clean it up a little bit and maybe try it again. Let's not try it again. Let's mine with this. Okay? We're going to hook that up later. So we just built a 3-card rig tonight with you guys. A 3-card rig. Did you hear that, Andy?
No.
It worked.
It's working.
It's working.
Boom.
All 3 cards.
For all almost 30 viewers to see.
3 cards for 30 viewers.
Now I got to share. And brought down a spare.
Nope, just 20.
Oh, yeah.
Building/basement, yes. Building mine 4.0, yes. With 400 amps at starting amps. So we're gonna open up MSI Afterburner. Can we get this camera any closer? That's still viewable. Oh, there we go. Check that out. We built this rig right here live for you guys. Oh, I need to put this on the GoPro.
Nick wants to know, how many Bitcoins do you make a month? Well, Nick, that depends how many rigs are running per month. And
how much electric you pay.
How much electric you're paying.
How much hours are you putting into it? I mean, there's a lot of factors there. How much are you holding your coins or not? Are you selling them?
Right. Are you holding on to it for 3 years and ending up quadrupling your money?
Exactly.
More?
quadruple. I say double or nothing. That's my new motto for Bitcoin. This is the one rig we were going to show you tonight that we tried to hook up a couple extra cards to. This is the one you're allowed to see the payouts. You got 175 bucks sitting in there. Digital Gold's making some money, going to buy some more equipment, going to use their, non-usable motherboards that could use some cards. They're going to fix some old, broken, sad, lonely cards, but they're going to keep the liquid going. That's right.
Life of a Builder, though.
Otherwise, Life of a Builder's still here.
He's still here, and this is dedication. I don't mean to interrupt
Wow.
and stop, but he's like, I'm staying on until 30 viewers or bust. Come on, share the feed. Get out of here. 30
No,
viewers.
we gotta go.
Ah,
We gotta go.
19 viewers.
We gotta go.
All right.
Guys.
I guess
All right, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this again. We're gonna go live. This has been great. I can't believe it. We got a whole rig built. Can you believe that? We got a whole rig built tonight.
That's incredible.
We really did. And it's already running. It's already running. There it goes. Boop.
Printing money right now.
Printing money. All right,
Good.
guys. YouTube, this has been awesome.
Enjoy your
Good night.
burgers. Enjoy your burgers.